the camera's not working. Oh, that's not good. Why isn't the camera working? Wait a minute, we've got dog cam. Yeah. I think I might need to unplug something and plug it in again. Talking of fun, it was the Notting Hill Carnival at the weekend. It's the first time it's been happening in 2 years, and my highlight of the carnival was this. Way there you go. They bust a bus shelter because people are stupid. Don't worry, there was also people fighting as well, which is good. Look, people are fighting because you know what they're like. Notting Hill Carnival, like I say, it's return after 2 years. Not for me, too many people. But good news, the Reading Festival was good. Why is that? Because they started setting tents on fire. They tried to recreate Woodstock 99. Hooray! Peace and love and understanding. So yeah, apparently that was fun. Just don't do anything. Don't do anything. Stay in. Be like me. Apparently the rubbish is still piling up in Scotland, and apparently it's even affected Nicola Sturgeon's official Edinburgh home. You know, she's unaffected because she's got private binmen to clean outside her residence. There you go. Whereas everyone else in Edinburgh, it's like that. Like I say, it's just perfectly normal after the Edinburgh Festival. But yeah, if you've got lots of money, you can just get private contractors in, can't you? Makes sense. We've got a space launch today. The Americans are launching the Artemis 1, which is a new rocket which they're sending to circle the moon. It's all part of a £19 billion launch that's going to see us going to the moon again. They're going to set up a moon base. Maybe they'll call it Moon Base Alpha. And then eventually, if we're really lucky, we can go live on Mars and fuck that all up as well. Yeah? Maybe not then. Right, let's just jump to this one. Let's talk about Ryan Collin. He's a removal man. I've got a picture of him here. Here he is, and he's from Brisbane in Australia, and he's suing his employer. Why is that then? Why is that? Well, poor Ryan, he's 35. He was doing a move on his own. He reckons it should have been a two-man move, but he was doing a solo move, and he was moving an 80-kilogram mattress. But yeah, he slipped, and the mattress in its box slipped and went and hit him between the legs and caused him to lose a testicle. So now he's suing his employer. He said he felt an immense pain when the mattress fell on him, and he had to have the damaged testicle surgically removed. He said he told the Courier Mail every day he felt like I've been kicked in the nuts. It was bloody shithouse. I think that's Australian for painful. And yeah, 99% of the time he took to his bed and he couldn't walk without the aid of painkillers. Unfortunately, there is no picture of the affected nut. I thought that was a good one. No, I'm just going to do the good stories because I got a lot of stories from recently. Court news. This is the story of Paul Turowski. Let's pull him up. What does he look like? Well, you can tell that he's in trouble. What's he been doing? Well, anyway, this is a good one. He's a Florida man. But he's based in Fort Myers, but he was in Tampa on his honeymoon on July the 15th, and he was part of a sting operation. He was caught in a sting operation. 176 men were arrested. Because what did he do? Well, on his honeymoon, he decided to answer an advert for a local escort, but it was actually a sting. So he got arrested for. And the county sheriff, Chad Chronister, from the Hillsborough County Sheriff, said the only question here was, as a wedding guest, was it too late to get the gifts back that they gave at the wedding? And at this time, it is unclear whether he remains married. And here's a picture of the joking sheriff. He likes to crack the jokes, doesn't he? He likes to crack the jokes. And here's the mugshots of some of the men who got pulled in with that sting. On your honeymoon. Surely it's sex on tap on your honeymoon. Okay, let's go to TikTok news. Remember, TikTok is the sound of the brain cells rattling together. And this is the story of Shireen Doherty from Scotland. And she has become a viral star on TikTok. I'm going to just show you her picture. And you can tell me, you can try and guess what she's famous for. I've got to crop it because it kind of gives it away. Here's her picture. Now, can you tell me what she's famous for on TikTok? Right, she's holding her stomach. Maybe she's pregnant. Maybe she's illustrating her pregnancy, or maybe she's, I don't know, record-breaking pie eater. You know, deep fries Mars bars. They like that upstairs, up there in Scotland. No, it's because she hasn't pooped for a month, and she's suffering with agonising constipation. And she's 39, and she's been detailing her constipation struggle when they began in February of 2022, and now she's got a colostomy bag. So it's quite a sad story. But yeah, it's a mystery of what's happened, you know, to her bowels. You know, why they got clogged up. Yeah. So, but yes, in an interview with Insider, she revealed doctors wanted to perform a procedure called ileoanal anastomosis. I think I said that right. Which removes a large intestine and then reattaches the rest of her digestive system. But instead they chose to give her a colostomy bag because the operation is a 12-hour operation with a long wait. But yeah, I think maybe she's going to have that operation later. The colostomy bag is just I don't know, is it a temporary fix? I don't know, but there you go. You could be famous for not pooping on TikTok. Who'd have thought that? Yeah? Who'd have thought that? Science news. This is we're talking about Kleinfelter Syndrome. And what's that? This is a super rare genetic condition. I'm not going to tell you what it does yet, but this is relating to a skeleton. They found one of the oldest examples, and here is the skeleton. Here we go. All right, and this was in the Lancet. They found this 1,000-year-old skeleton in an oval-shaped grave in Portugal, and they extracted the DNA, and they revealed that the man had Kleinfelter Syndrome, and it happens when there's an extra X chromosome, and it happens in 1,000 genetic male births. Right? Or male births. You don't even have to have genetic. You just call them male because, you know, that's what we are. Got a cock and balls, it's a man, isn't it? Everyone knows that. But yeah, he had Kleinfelter Syndrome. And the syndrome, right, affects 1 in 1,000 genetic males. And it means that you have a condition that leaves you growing smaller testicles than the average man. There you go. and so it's the oldest example. And here's a picture of the fella. He's smiling. I think he's smiling in this picture. Yeah, I think he's smiling. He's thinking, "Are you laughing at my incredibly small testicles?" But you know, we have the best stories here. You know, I find the best stories. We're just going to do all the weird stories, I think. Let's go to Catalonia. Now this is an interesting one. There's a campaign. The government of Catalonia, the Department of Equality and Feminism, have got a new campaign that they're running, and there's a little thing here, and it's to encourage women to free the nipple. Yeah, it's to encourage women to be topless and swim topless, and you know in public areas, and basically not be ashamed. You know, and it points the double standards between men and women, because you know men can go topless whenever they want, and yeah, so they're running this campaign to kind of free the nipple. You know, I mean, does that mean like in the street? You know, because I'm fed up. You know when it gets hot, it's always the really fat, ugly guys, isn't it? Who get their t-shirts off. Are we going to see more ladies with their t-shirts off? I don't know, but there you go. But yeah, women should go topless in public pools to fight discrimination. That's coming from Catalonia. Could work, couldn't it? Might work. Okay then. Right, now we're going to New Zealand. All right. This is from Urology Case Reports, one of our favourite journals, and we're gonna look at a Shutterstock photo because this illustrates the story. Oh, what happened? Well, anyway, this unnamed fellow who's 49 was left unable to urinate for 3 months because he had a terrible injury. He fell 10 feet onto a fence post, and after that he started bleeding. He started bleeding out the end of his member, and it left him in agony. The guy from Auckland in New Zealand was well, I'm just wincing thinking about it. But yeah, so he started bleeding out of his old chap, and when they examined him, they discovered he actually ripped a hole in his urethra, and that's where the blood was coming from. And they had to fit him with a catheter for 3 months to allow his urethra to heal. But he made a full recovery, and it's just it's horrible. But yeah, this is the Urology Case Reports, which is a top read. Urethra venous fistula, that's its technical term, following straddle injury. A case report, an image series with images. Do we want to see the images, or do we have to? Oh, we have some. And there's some more. I mean, I'm sure this has come from the. Isn't that a picture of like Pluto or Uranus? I'm not sure. And here's the actual. This is inside his urethra, and that is the tear. It's like the incredible journey, in it. When they shrink them down in Incredible Voyage or whatever it's called. When actually inside his urethra, or in this season of The Boys. Have you seen that one? You've seen The Boys on Amazon Prime? I mean, they're inside the urethra. It's like that. You're going, just stop, Darren. Just stop now. Please stop. But I'm not going to stop, because at last they've been listening to me. I've always said that if you're going to have drag queen reading hour in libraries, we should have stripper reader now. But they're kind of getting there. This is in North Carolina, a North Carolina Pride Festival. Has taken it all to its natural conclusion. This is Charlotte Pride, and yeah, they finally took it there, and we finally have a stripper showing a boy a pole dancing, you know. But he looks so happy. We know he's going to grow up straight. That's the important thing. We know I can't show you any more of the pictures because there's a little bit too more. But yeah, kid-friendly strippers. This is what we need, and if we can have that, then we can have the cross-dressing drag queen story hour. If we can have stripper pole story hour as well, because I think that's, you know, I just think that's fair. But that little boy, he's going to go home and he's going to go, Mummy, when I grow up, I want to go to the strip club and stuff dollar bills into their panties, and his mum's going to be filled with pride that she raised a straight son. It's just a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. I'm taking the piss. I have to explain this because this will all be clipped and used out. I'm taking the piss. This is where we've got. Meanwhile, the UK's in trouble. Oh God, what's the UK done this time? Well, Kenya. This is lawyers for a. Does it tell you what the tribe name is? I'm trying to find the tribe. This is a Kenyan tribe from the Rift Valley, right? Lawyers from those evicted from Kenya's Rift Valley are taking UK to court at the European Court of Human Rights, and we're being sued for 168 billion quid because of land theft, eviction, and torture during British colonial rule. It's the Kipsigis, and I've found the name now, Kipsigis and Talai tribe, and they're looking for a whopping 168 billion in compensation. They took their case to the UN, where a panel of special investigation investigators in 2021 expressed serious concern at the UK's failure to offer a public apology. So if we just get, before Boris goes, we can just get him to offer an apology. But 168 billion. I mean, that's going to be the average cost of our fuel bills, isn't it, in 2023? I mean, I know it's terrible and all that, but can't we just cut them a deal? Can't we just send them Boris? Would that work? No, I don't know. Don't think it will. Meanwhile, in Germany, this is a weird one. This is from last week. A woman was walking her dog near a lake in Hamburg on Tuesday morning with her two friends when a man, 41, jumped out and started insulting them, and he attacked the dog. He kicked the dog, right? And you go, okay, that's pretty bad, but then it escalates. You know, it escalates. How does it escalate? Well, he then exposed himself, right, and then started hitting the woman with a dead seagull that he'd found. Yeah, and we do have a picture of the dead seagull. Look. And then he escaped into the lake, where the police had to go and capture him via boat. There's something there for everyone, isn't there? There's something there for everyone. I'm wondering, what if drugs might be involved there? What do you reckon? I think you might be right. And I think we'll end it there. We're going to end with a fellow. This is a lovely story. This is Robert Brantley. He was driving along in Louisiana, in Pioneer, Louisiana, in June. And this is a viral video that we got. But he was driving along, and he saw a kitten on the road. So he stops and thinks, well, I'm going to rescue the kitten. And so he stops to rescue them. And he's going, wow, this is great. And then And then all of a sudden, right, 13 other kittens come running out of the bushes at him. So yeah, he had to rescue 13 kittens. Isn't that a great story? Yeah, we've got another picture of all the kittens. Sorry, I've got another picture of them all. Here they are, in the box. There they are, all been rescued. So he manages to rescue a family of kittens, and here are some of the kittens that he got. Oh, isn't it great? So he's our hero for finding the kittens, and they've even got one called Michael Scott. There we go. That's what she said. And yeah, what a great story to end on. I think we'll end on that. I've got more crazy stories. So that was a bit of a crazy. That was a crazy coffee time, wasn't it? It's because I haven't got my cup with me, and this is clean my cup away. So this is. I'm improvising. Should we see if there's anyone in? It's bank holiday, so I doubt anyone will be in. And there isn't. Misunderstood said I missed the skeleton bit. Oh, was there a break in the stream? Let me have a look. Stream health. Oh no. Oh, well, you have to rewind it. It will be available after this ends, so you'll have to go and watch it. Misunderstood. And yeah, this has been coffee time. This has been all the crazy stories that I didn't catch up on the other week, mainly because of Martin Lewis, my rant on Martin Lewis and the energy crisis. Again, because you've got to remember, Martin Lewis is partly responsible because all those years his moneysaverexpert.com website, which he profited by, was it 87 million quid, used a comparison engine so you could get the best price for your energy, and you probably signed up to that, and you probably went for one of these smaller companies, and he got a commission, not directly, indirectly, via shares and whatnot, because profits and whatnot. Because you've got to explain this, because people say, oh, he doesn't profit out of it. He must have profited somewhere out of it, because he wouldn't have sold his website for 87 million quid. People are thick. But anyway, there would have been profit involved for you signing up to one of those smaller energy companies, which then went bust, which then made our standing order charge on our gas and electricity even more expensive. So in a way, he's just a tool. He's a tool for the industry. And he's only upset because, the chickens are coming home to roost. Sorry, I'm going about Martin Lewis again. Oh! Actually, it's begun. Before I sign off, this is an illustration of where we're at. Because I get my stuff out of the old. I have OVO energy, and let me just get the image up. And this appeared. Here we go. Look. It looks like your monthly payments of £200 won't be enough to cover your total energy costs for the next 12 months. We think £294 would be a sensible monthly payment based on your energy use and costs. In 12 months' time, you'll be £1,124 negative in the red. Now, I've already squirreled away like 500 quid in my energy account, and we're still fucked. So yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to do any more of this because I won't be able to afford to have the lights on or the computer on. So I'm going to ask for money. I don't like asking for money, but join the club. It's only £1. It means you get a little icon near your name, or you can go on Patreon, www.patreon.com/lock, and give me money there, or you can give me money via PayPal. There are many ways you can support me in this channel. Sell a guitar. No, I'll be burning them for firewood. It's more complicated than that. So yeah, it's begun. We're beginning to see it. Before, because again I check it every day. This happened on, I think it was Saturday. So I check it every day to see how much money is going out of the house, and this is going to get even higher. And Martin Lewis will cry a little bit more, and those tears will magically solve everything. God, I'm a cynic. But anyway, thank you for watching. That's been coffee time. Try and keep warm, and yeah, we'll do all this. We'll do all this again soon. All right. How did he rip it? He landed on a post. 3 foot full onto a post. That's how he ripped it. And that's that. That was been coffee time. Imagine there's a coffee cup. Drink it up. Slowly killing the channel, one video at a time. Ta-ta.
Mm-hmm.